So we have it right here right now. As I told you all yesterday, for the monthly awards, you generally need those Tops Now Moments cards. That's why I told you not to sell any of them, because eventually you would have to buy them back. So we're gonna go to programs and we're gonna go to monthly awards. And as you can see, Byron Buxton is going to be the 95 overall monthly award that we get for the month of April. And the way to do this, the most effective way possible, is with missions, moments, and collections. Without doing all three, you cannot get to 100, unfortunately, unless it's a mistake by SDS. But I went ahead and calculated this multiple times, and by doing all of the missions, you get a total of 62 monthly award points, and then by doing all of the moments, you get a total of 36 monthly award points. So in total, that is going to give you 98. You would be needing 2 more points in order to get that Byron Buxton, and then these 15 points, they come from having all 25 of the players collected. So therefore, you're gonna need to complete all 3 tasks in order to get yourself that Byron Buxton. Now, I wish that some way, somehow, they could just hop in there and add us an extra moment that gives us 4 points. That way you don't have to actually complete all the collections in order to get him, but it's understandable as well. So how do you do these missions? How do you do these moments? Moments, it's pretty simple. You just go to single player mode, and then you go to the moment section, and in the moment section there's going to be a brand new tab called monthly awards for the month of April, of course, and then you just enter it and do each and every single moment available for you. It is not going to be too difficult. There are some that are going to take a long time, although, because of course you have to pitch full games. And then whenever you see 3 hits, if you do not get that extra base hit in the first at bat, make sure you go ahead and leave it. Whenever you have to pitch an entire game, this just says do not give up a run. You can walk the first hitter each and every single time to get a faster delivery to home plate. 2 extra base hits. Make sure you go ahead and restart unless you get that extra base hit in the first at bat. Here you automatically just have to pitch. You cannot give up a walk. Then when it comes to tally 6 hits, 3 extra base hits, if in the first game you don't get yourself at least 2 extra base hits, I would go ahead and restart each and every single time. And then in game 2, I would use the quit method to actually restart it at game 2 if I don't get any hits at game 2. That way you finish it the fastest. Length, 1 game. If you don't hit a home run in your first at bat, just restart that sucker. Same thing I would say for this one with Justin, or not Justin Turner, is it? Yes, Justin Turner. And then strike out 10 batters, do not walk a batter. Unfortunately, they took out the method right there for making moments quicker, so you actually have to just pitch that entire game. And then 2 extra base hits with Byron Buxton. If you do not get that extra base hit within your first at bat, you're gonna have to restart, or you're gonna want to restart, I should say. Now, in the monthly awards, we also have missions, as I've talked about. And for the missions, none of them are online required missions. So if you haven't completed all of Conquest, you can go ahead and complete these missions in Conquest. If you haven't completed, or if you want to do play versus CPU and just load up the players on the hitting side, which I will show you all how to do right this second, you can go ahead and put the entire Tops Now roster, the lineup, on the hitting side, right? So pretend that is not 42 series. Pretend that's an entire lineup of Tops Now rosters. All you have to do is go into single players mode, play versus CPU, pick the worst team in the league in general when it comes to pitching. You would put yourself as the away. As I always say, put your 5th starter, because if you put your 5th starter, that forces your opponent to also put their 5th starter to start. Once you go ahead and do that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit until 3 outs. After you get 3 outs, just press the pause button, press confirm quit, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat non-stop, and you'll be able to work on getting those Tops Now moments hits out of the way as soon as possible. And don't worry about that miscellaneous item talking about a quit or disconnect. If I'm being truthful with you all were gonna get it eventually. So we head back into the missions. That's how you do the hits as fast as possible. You'll probably be able to knock it out within 5 games, I would say. Playing on rookie difficulty with Tops Now series players and just getting base hits. The same thing with extra base hits. You're going to be working on both at the same time. And then when it comes to pitchers and tallying the strikeouts, instead of being away, you set yourself as home, and then you go and do the exact same thing. Just pitch 3 outs, restarted, pitch 3 outs, restarted, pitch 3 outs, restarted. And that's how you do that the most effective way. And as you progress, you're gonna be unlocking these monthly award cards like Cedric Mullins, who's going to be only lefty. I wish they would have kept him as a switch hitter, but as I've been told throughout the comments, he has only been hitting lefty. But hold on, you haven't hit that red subscribe button yet? Come on, G, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on the channel notifications. If you are new and you would like to follow me on my socials, they're all listed above me: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, which is not listed, but I also do have it. And then if you would like to become a member of the channel, just press that join button next to that red subscribe button, or the link inside the description. You can also go ahead and click on the community tab and follow me or keep up with my posts. And then home, more Bhlademyst, has my other YouTube channels. Playlist section has all the playlists that you can basically dream of, from how to showdown to how to conquest and all that good stuff. And cards will appear with those playlists above me. So I'm telling you all, I got it all. Cedric Mullins, pretty good card overall. Great contact numbers against left-handers. He's decent against right-handers. The fielding is pretty good. He plays center field. Not a bad card. Then you get a Topps Now opening week, so you'll be able to get these packs back. Basically, you'll be able to get 1 gold and 1 silver, so you'll be able to knock out the 2 that you didn't collect. Then you go to Danny Duffy. Danny Duffy, starting pitcher. You have a specific mission for Cedric Mullins and for Danny Duffy too. So what you could do for the missions is put Cedric Mullins as the leadoff hitter. Once Cedric Mullins gets a base hit, if you're not doing the Topps Now still, you restart. As soon as he gets a base hit, you just keep restarting, keep restarting, keep restarting. Then when it comes to Danny Duffy, it's getting strikeouts with him. Now overall, he has a pretty good arsenal. I wish he would have had a sinker instead of a 2-seamer. For a no money spent team, free budget team, this is going to be a decent starter, but he probably still won't make the crack. You have to get strikeouts with him, so be the home team. 3 outs, restart, 3 outs, restart. And trust me, it's gonna work. For Nick, his card overall is a great power hitting card. I mean, when I say he's a great power hitting card, if you suck at showdown and you can't get yourself Castagnora, it looks like this guy right here is going to be your replacement for Castagnora. I mean, the numbers are out of this world. And then you'll be able to get the 2 that you didn't collect the first time, as long as you didn't sell the cards, because I told you all not to sell the cards. So you would get those 2. Matt Barnes, as I predicted, he did end up getting a card as well. Pretty nasty reliever, 4-seam, knuckle curve, and a splitter. That's going to be disgusting with a hit per 9 and a K per 9 that enormous. It's going to be disgusting. For his mission, you put him to start the game, and then you'll be straight. Promise you that. Ohtani, you follow the same hitters method that we talked about previously. You put him as the leadoff hitter. After he hits, you just restart each and every single time and play at either a very small stadium or course field, or even ship it. He's going to be great against right-handers as expected. He's going to suck in terms of contact against left-handers, but have that pop. He plays left field. 72 fielding is not ideal, but it's good enough for him and his swing, especially with his speed. Then you'll be able to get the 2 players that I told you all not to sell. Of the 2 players missing, excuse me. Justin Turner looks like an amazing card as well. If you can't get yourself for third base Brian Hayes, or if you don't have Ryan, which you will eventually get Ryan from doing the Topps Now or opening the Topps Now packs within that program, Justin Turner is definitely an easy no money spent player to get. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., same thing with him. You can put him at first base. There's a ton of first basemen, but if you love the tank of Vladimir Guerrero Jr., then you're gonna love having him there. This, you'll be able to get each and every single player you did not get the first time. Corbin Burns, that arsenal, not too bad. Actually, it's probably one of the best arsenals we have so far. No money spent. If you have one of the teams that I told you you need, a Nathan Eovaldi or a Matthew Liberatore, Corbin Burns is definitely your guy. He will replace him as easy as 1, 2, 3. And then once you've done all the missions, moments, and you've completed the collections because you didn't sell any of the Topps Now moments, you get yourself a center fielder that is just as good as Trout, because he has the fielding, the reaction, the speed, and then his power versus left is going to go up to a 90. His contact is going to go up to an 88 once you parallel him up to 5. I mean, the card is amazing. So with that being said, that is the entire April monthly awards program. Go and grind yourself this Byron Buxton before it's too late and I steal him from you. If you did end up enjoying today's content, make sure to hit that like button or subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all socials at Bhlademyst. Turn on the channel notifications. Become a member of the channel if you would like to. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.